Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is Land Before Time, Let's Play Impossible. Let's Play Impossible. And this book is by Hildy Mesnick and Barbara Slate. Wee! This is fun, squealed Ducky on this happy day in the Great Valley. Great slide, said Littlefoot as he held the tree in place for his friend. Spike was pleased that he could help and snack at the same time. Me, next, called out Petrie, the only flyer of the 5 pals. Splash. Hey, watch where you're sliding, scolded Sierra. She had been snoozing in the sun just a moment ago. Oh, I am sorry. Yes, I am, apologized Ducky. Littlefoot sniffled a grin. Why don't you take a turn, Sierra? I might as well, grumbled the unhappy Treehorn, since I'm all wet anyway. Crack! Oh no, cried Littlefoot, watching the tree break apart under his friend. Yip, 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 said Ducky, the cheerful swimmer. Sierra slipped on the slide. Me? Can't look, fretted Petrie. Spike buried his head in the sand so he wouldn't have to see. Oh, yelled Sierra, crashing into the water. I don't like that game. The enormous splash almost knocked over Petrie. Hey, Petrie, have bird bath yesterday? This isn't any fun, said Sierra, trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to play something else. How about leapfrog? Suggested Ducky. Boring, sniffled Sierra, sticking her nose in the air. Boring. Do you want to play hide and seek? Asked Littlefoot. Sierra answered with a long yawn. I want to do something I've never done before, she said. Something impossible. But doing the impossible, said a puzzled Ducky, is impossible. Sierra gripped the slippery log. You hatchlings just watch what I can do. Wait for us, Sierra called Ducky. We want to have fun too. Sierra stood up on the log and bragged. Look at me. The friends were amazed. That's a good trick, Sierra, said Ducky. Petrie flapped his wings and applauded. Sierra, do the impossible, he crowed. Sierra danced on water. Even Spike stopped eating to marvel at the silly sight, but Littlefoot wasn't laughing. Suddenly, the log began to pitch beneath Sierra's feet. Slip, slide, splash. Sierra slipped into the water. Hurry, everyone, shouted Littlefoot. Sierra needed help. The friends rushed over to the spot where she had sunk. I will save you, Sierra, said Ducky. The brave swimmer plunged into the water. Under the water, Sierra was falling right towards a giant clam. Oof, she said, landing right on poor Mr. Clam and waking him up. Hey, called out Mr. Clam, I said not to wake me up until supper. Can't a clam get any sleep around here? Sierra tried to apologize, but only bubbles came out. Oh. Toonie, said Mr. Clam, spitting out the unexpected visitor. Either that was confused three-horn taking a dip or a fattened blowfish I ever saw. Whoosh, Sierra spurted up through the water. Just get me back to my friends, she thought, and I promise I'll never show off again. I saw her land right over here, said Pietri, landing on the mound of mud. Get off me, Beak Brain scoured the muddy lump. It's Sierra. She's okay, said Ducky happily. Spike licked Sierra's face clean with joy. Ha! Escaping from the mean old giant clam was nothing, scoffed Sierra, already forgetting her promise. I want to do something impossible. How about finding our way home? Asked Ducky. It's that way, blurted out Sierra and Littlefoot at the same time, but pointing in different directions. Spike decided the right direction for him was toward the juicy green shoot at his feet. Pietri noticed his own tummy began to rumble. Pietri, hungry, but which way is dinner? Littlefoot had an idea. Look up in the sky. The twinklings will guide us home. Sierra brightened. You scarily eggs, go home to your nice warm dinners. I'm gonna catch a twinkly. But Sierra, said Littlefoot, even my grandpa, who has the longest neck in the Great Valley, couldn't possibly reach a twinkly. I'll have a twinkly if it's the last thing I do. Yikes, Sierra slipped and took a while to tumble. Oh, said Sierra as she crashed into the giant spider web. It may just be the last thing she does, said Ducky. I hope those spiders have had their dinners. But the blow bounced Sierra right out of the web. Down she tumbled into the darkness. We're coming, Sierra, yelled her friends as they ran to catch her. Littlefoot reached out and caught his falling friend just in time. Gotcha, he said, holding fast to Sierra's tail. Said Pietri, gripping Sierra's frisk with his beak. Suddenly, Sierra noticed something bright and sparkly right in front of her nose. A twinkly. I touched it, she cried as her nose brushed a glowing firefly. I did the impossible. A buzzed Pietri let loose Sierra's frill. Twinkly is flyery, he said. But Littlefoot couldn't hold Sierra much longer, and she clattered to the ground in a heap. Oh, moaned Sierra, impossible is one thing. Oh, hornache is another. Can we possibly go home now? Asked Ducky. The next day, the bright circle shone high in the sky. The friends were happy, safe, and well-fed. Whee, this is fun, whomped Sierra. Littlefoot grinned as he watched his friends slide merrily down Grandpa's neck. Good slide, Sierra, he said. Sometimes doing the same old thing is more fun than you can possibly imagine. Let's play impossible. With dino-sized determination and a dash of imagination, Sierra, the Triceratops, discovers she can do the impossible. This is the part that I like. I'll read it to you. How about leapfrog, suggested Ducky. Boring, said Sierra, sticking her nose in the air. Do you want to play hide and seek? Asked Littlefoot. Sierra answered with a long yawn. I want to do something I've never done before, she said. Something impossible. But doing the impossible, said a puzzled ducky, is impossible. Ah, yes, impossible. Impossible, 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 impossible. I got a lot of impossibles going on. But boys and girls, what I want to tell you is I chose this book because I don't know if you are familiar with Land Before Time. It was one of my favorite shows on TV. It was all about dinosaurs, dinosaur family, all different kind of dinosaurs. They had the sweetest little faces, the sweetest little personalities. It was something. Oh my goodness. If you ever get a chance to check it out, do check out Land Before Time. I think you would actually like it. So, here I am, sitting here with you, talking about the impossible. What I think is important to remember in this story is that one of the dinosaurs wanted to do something impossible because they felt like they were bored. They got tired of doing the same thing every single day. And they wanted to step out there and do something impossible. They weren't very successful with it, but they wanted to try. Boys and girls, that's all well, fine, and good, but we also have to be careful. You don't want to do anything that's going to hurt you. So when you get these fancy ideas about doing the impossible, maybe check with your parents first or whoever is caring for you to see if they think it's a good idea, because no one wants to end up in the hospital with broken bones. I'm talking about jumping off of things, crawling under things, leaping, doing all kinds of crazy, something like what's in this book. Yes. When was the last time you did something for the first time? I've asked you that before, and it's a fabulous question. I always like doing new things, but I try to stay on the safe side so that I don't end up getting tremendously hurt. A little hurt here and there will happen in life, but tremendous hurting, we want to avoid that. And that's what parents do. We are here to protect you from those impossible things that you do that might end up causing long-term effects, boys and girls, long-term effects. So, it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better off reading every day. Two things. Trying the impossible is a good idea, but we want to err on the safe side. Second thing, Land Before Time. If you like dinosaurs, you must watch Land Before Time. You will see dinosaurs in a whole new light. It is absolutely one of the greatest shows that have ever come on TV for children about dinosaurs. Extremely clever. Very, very clever. So, Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better off reading every day. Sending some dinosaur love to you. You know what kind of love that is? Huge love. Big love. I don't know what the biggest dinosaur is. Maybe you can send me a message and let me know. But that's the kind of love that I'm sending to you. And it's definitely possible. Possible, 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 possible. I know because I give it to you every day. And I'm going to give it to you again right now. You ready? Here it comes. Gotcha.